Consulting recruiters can only give your resume seconds before they move on to the next one in their pile. I know this because my consulting offer team of former recruiters, managers, and consultants have read over 285,000 resumes and interviewed over 50,000 candidates throughout their careers. Don't waste your opportunity to land an interview for your dream job. Stay tuned to this video for a step-by-step guide to writing a consulting resume that will make it to the yes pile. In this video, we will cover the 4 things recruiters are looking for in consulting resumes, a step-by-step guide that will help you build a strong consulting resume, sample consulting resumes that landed our client interviews. Make sure you watch to the end so you don't miss these sample consulting resumes. Hi, I'm Jing with my consulting offer. Our team of former McKinsey, Bain, and BCG consultants and recruiters helps people from all types of backgrounds land their jobs at top consulting firms. We have helped over 500 clients land consulting jobs, and we can help you too. For example, this is how we helped Elle get her offer at Deloitte.
I got a full-time offer for Deloitte, which was amazing. This is the path for you, then I 100% you should invest in it and get other people on your team to help you get there, because it will be like a life-changing experience. I hope that my consulting offer keeps growing, because I think that more people should be able to access this kind of resource.
If you're just joining us today, don't forget to subscribe so you will get new videos on landing your dream consulting job as soon as they drop. Sitting down to write your resume can be a daunting task. You are summarizing your life's accomplishments in just one page. Making that one page strong enough to get you in the door to interview for your dream job is really stressful. It might seem like interpreting what recruiters are looking for when they assess consulting resumes is impossible to decipher. But the truth is that most are working from a fairly standard model. So, how do we know what skills are important to recruiters and will help us make it through the selection process? There are 4 things the top consulting firms are all looking for. Number 1, leadership. Number 2, problem solving. Number 3, drive, personal impact. Number 4, teamwork. Let's walk through each of these. Number 1, leadership. Recruiters will be looking to identify times when you have taken the lead, whether that's on the job, on a sports team, or organizing an event. Examples of when you led a group to solve a difficult problem or meet a challenging goal will demonstrate you have leadership skills. Number 2, problem solving. More than just the ability to analyze information, this is about the ability to synthesize and interpret data to solve complex problems and deliver results. Examples of when you identified unique insights or patterns that led to a solution will show your problem-solving skills. Number 3, drive, personal impact. One thing recruiters love to see on a consulting resume is evidence of applicants taking initiative. Consulting can be fast-paced, and the quicker new hires feel comfortable striking out on their own, the better. Examples of times when you took ownership of a problem and stuck with it even when it was difficult to solve, and when you went above and beyond to reach a goal. Show you have drive. Number 4, teamwork. Consultants work on teams to solve big problems. Examples of helping a team work together to achieve its goals, especially if there were some challenging interpersonal dynamics on your team, will make your consulting resume stand out. Now that you know the 4 characteristics you need to demonstrate on your consulting resume, let's move on to writing it. To help reduce the stress, I'm going to share a step-by-step guide to writing your consulting resume. Follow these simple steps to ensure yours stands out from the competition. Number 1, when applying to consulting firms, make sure that your resume fits on just one page. Yes, that's right, just one page. This is slightly different from what you will see recommended when you are applying to other industries. But here's why you want to just stick to one page for consulting. Consulting recruiters have less than a minute to evaluate your resume and decide whether to give you an opportunity to move you to the next phase or not. It needs to be concise and formatted to make your accomplishments stand out. At the same time, it needs to fill the whole page any less and you will look less accomplished. This will be a big red flag and you're unlikely to get to the next stage. Number 2, focus on the key skills consulting firms are looking for. As we discussed, these are leadership, problem solving, drive, personal impact, and teamwork. You will need to show proof that you have each of these skills with examples. So brainstorm a couple of examples for each and then decide which are the best. Don't worry that you are wasting your time coming up with more than one example for these skills. You will also need these examples to answer the behavioral interview questions that come up when you get to the interview stage. Watch our video on behavioral interviews to find out more about them. Here is a leadership example based on starting a new initiative for a university club you belong to. Establish the International Relations Club School Outreach Program by identifying club members interested in teaching classes at local Greek schools, finding topics interesting to 4th and 5th graders, developing a curriculum for the classes, and acting as a liaison between club members and interested classroom teachers. Here is an example a candidate might use for problem solving. Contributed $50 million to revenue and reduced project delivery time by 50% by implementing operational best practices through analyzing data set of 20 past projects. Next, you want to show drive, personal impact. This is a big plus for consulting recruiters because the work of consultants is all about creating positive impact in their clients' organizations. An example of drive personal impact is help the local soup kitchen double the number of meals served to people in need despite limited kitchen capacity by partnering with a nearby cooking school. Finally, you want to show teamwork. Here is the type of example that could work. Overcame resistance to a new lower-cost IT hardware contract by understanding the reliability concerns and training needs that prevented approval and making sure that the new hardware met requirements and that training was included in the bid. Now you have brainstormed a bunch of great material to include in your consulting resume. How do you make your experience sound as good as possible? Step number 3 in writing your consulting resume is to draft your examples of these skills using the XYZ format. The XYZ format is a format used to showcase the results you have achieved in the best possible light. It's a great model to use, and we recommend this to all our clients. Following the XYZ format means starting your sentence with what was accomplished as measured by doing. Let's share an example of how you want to use this within your resume. Increased revenue by 100,000 by landing a contract after cold calling 48 companies. The reason why this is so important when listing your accomplishments is that in consulting, you're paid for the results you achieved and not the work you do, which is an important distinction compared to other industries. Using the XYZ format will bring the consulting recruiter's attention straight to the results on your resume that will land you in the yes pile. Number 4, ACID test. Step number 4 is to always think about the ACID test. The ACID test is a test that all consulting recruiters use. You need to realize that a recruiter is constantly thinking about this key question. Could I put this person in front of a client with confidence that they would do a great job? So, when you are crafting your resume, make sure you have got this question at the forefront of your mind. Make sure the examples you use, the formatting of your resume, and your careful review for spelling and grammar mistakes all make you come across as professional. This doesn't apply to just your resume, but also to your cover letter and case interviews. I know this sounds obvious. However, you will be amazed how many resumes get sent with typos, incorrect spelling, and grammar errors. The competition for consulting jobs is too tough to let spelling or grammar errors go unchecked. And here's a super simple hack you can use to save time. Use a website called Fiverr. It's a website full of freelancers who will do tasks for just $5. Spend $5 on Fiverr and get someone to proofread your resume for you. That way, you can be confident there are no grammar or spelling errors within your resume. Next, we're going to show you a couple of sample resumes that got our clients interviews with top consulting firms. so that you have an example as you craft your own consulting resume. The first sample consulting resume was written by an undergraduate computer science major. Look at how the XYZ format highlights the impact of Brittany's work. Delivered one of our customers' most requested features. X, what was accomplished, plus Y, how the accomplishment was measured by creating a way to export data from a dashboard to Excel. Z, the work that was done. In this second sample consulting resume, this one written by an MBA candidate. Again, the XYZ format shows they had significant impact. Increased external R&R funding. X, what was accomplished? By 4%. That's Y, how it was measured. Through improved pricing methodology and innovation management. Z, what was done to achieve these goals? In both these resumes, you can immediately see that the candidates had a lot of impact in past jobs. So, it's easy to see that they would be able to solve client problems as consultants. And if you would like to take a closer look at these disguised sample resumes, we have provided a link in the description box below. Now, you have all the information you need. Good luck in crafting your own killer consulting resume. However, I also appreciate that some of you will want more help and perhaps want a personalized review. So there is literally zero guesswork. Over the past 3 years, my consulting offers team of former Bain, BCG, and McKinsey recruiters have helped over 500 clients from all types of backgrounds land their dream jobs at top consulting firms, including clients who didn't have a high GPA, didn't go to a target school, or didn't have a business background. We do this by literally editing your cover letter and resume for you, and also prepping you one-on-one for your case interview. Our team of former recruiters, managers, and consultants have read over 285,000 resumes and interviewed 50,000 candidates throughout their careers. In short, we know exactly what gets a yes from consulting firms. Our proven process has an 85% success rate, and it can work for you too. Don't just take my word for it. Check out what these two clients have to say about working with MCO.
The return on investment was just as much, if not more, than what I put into my degree. I think what I learned from Davis and the team was specifically for getting a job was way more than what my university provided me. And I'm paying them a lot more than I'm paying Davis and the team. So it was really, really helpful.
I got an interview about 3 weeks before. I'd never cased before. I had no idea really what consulting was. So I just didn't think that I would be able to get through the first, even glance. I think it taught me how to brush up everything from my CV and my cover letter to actually being able to case really well. So I don't think I really had any of those skills before, and the informational guides inside kind of the content package that you got are very informative and incredibly detailed. There's lots of practice questions that I wouldn't have been able to get anywhere else. My coach was amazing. I felt like they were very invested in my success. I think that if you want to do consulting, I recommend it so much in the sense of you get a network of people that are doing the exact same thing as you. If you've never done it before, 100%, I really recommend it.
Want to learn how you can get my consulting offers help to land the consulting job of your dreams? For a limited time, I have asked my consulting offer team of former recruiters from Bain, BCG, and McKinsey to help anyone who's watching this video on YouTube get more interviews and land more offers. When you click the link in the description box below, you will be able to book a free 30-minute strategy session with one of our team members. The best part? Typically, we charge $1,000 for these strategy sessions, but until the slots run out, you can grab one of the $1,000 strategy sessions today, absolutely free. All you need to do is click the link in the description box below and schedule your free strategy session. Our other videos can help you land your dream consulting offer too. Check out our case interview prep video, which can speed up your case prep with our proven 4-step process. I will see you in our next video.